there is a report that from October of 2014, mind you, this is under the Obama administration, to July of 2018, Health and Human Services Office of Refugee Resettlement received 4,500 complaints, and the DOJ 1,300 of allegations of sexual abuse by unaccompanied minors. Now, understand that the number of unaccompanied minors went up dramatically in 2017, 2018 because of the Trump administration basically deeming any kids that they then separated from the parents as unaccompanied minors. So there's clearly something fundamentally wrong with this policy, period. Part of it is kids are sent here without their parents because they're trying to escape a horrific situation in their home country. And parents assume that their kids are going to have a better shot at getting in, which obviously, they're in a foreign country. Maybe they get picked up by relatives. We don't know. So this is or they're placed. 180 of those allegations were by staff, or the allegations were against staff members. Here is Ted Deutsch. This is number 4. Talking to the the HHS Office of Refugee Resettlement commander, I guess, on these reports, which are now just coming out now, I guess, of these allegations. And here we go.
Commander White, these documents demonstrate over the past 3 years there have been 154 staff on unaccompanied minor, let me repeat that, staff on unaccompanied minor allegations of sexual assault. This works out on average to 1 sexual assault by HHS staff on an unaccompanied minor per week. These documents tell us that there was a problem with adults, employees of HHS, sexually abusing children. When you carried out the zero tolerance policy, for you and Mr. Lloyd, when you carried out the policy, you knew that putting thousands of kids into a situation where they were at risk of sexual abuse was going to be the result. Did you discuss this issue before going forward? Did you discuss the threat of sexual abuse to these kids among each other? Were there discussions with staff?
Representative, let me first correct an error. Those are not HHS staff in any of those allegations. That statement is false. Those are
No,
sir. Those are not HHS. You are speaking of allegations of sexual abuse against members of my team.
I'm going to reclaim my time, Commander White. I don't have a lot of time. And you know what I've seen? You know what I've seen in these reports that were delivered to us, buried in stacks of documents, this thick, without any notation? I saw thousands of cases of sexual abuse, if not by HHS staff, then by the people that HHS staff oversees. I will make that clarification. It doesn't make what happened anything less horrific. It was our obligation, the administration's obligation, to help keep these kids safe, child's best interest, safety, and well-being of alien children. That's what we heard this morning. Mr. Chairman, we failed. And this is just the start of what I believe to be a very important series of questions that this administration must answer, and I yield back.
I mean, what's really devastating about that is not only that something like this happens, is that despite the knowledge that this was happening, that they basically ramped up their housing of children. We're now housing something like 14 to 15,000 children. And Health and Human Services staff, that guy, is aware that there is a significant problem with sexual assault. And their answer is to just up the number of potential victims, essentially. It's really grotesque. It's really just stunning.
There should be criminal culpability for that, if possible. That is so obscene.